Right, Coach, team heading over to Akron this weekend for the indoor championships on the women's side, and overall, a very dynamic season that's been turned in indoors for the women, especially in the sprint side. I guess how much confidence is this group coming into the championships with?
The sprint crew, the jumps crew, they are hungry. I think we are bringing, even beyond that, those two areas, we are bringing a bunch of athletes that are going to be very competitive, and just beyond that, they're going to go there to they're hungry. They're going to go there to eat. So we're in a really good spot, probably the best position we've been in on the women's side in my 5 years here at Miami going into the conference meet.
And what has kind of led to that? You've seen some progression. Obviously, Olivia Bechtel has been a very decorated student athlete over her first 3 years already, even before constantly rewriting the record books. But, it takes more than one person to put up a lot of the points to get as high as some people are projecting this team to be this weekend.
It is more than one person. She does lead the way. She serves as a great example outside of practice, at practice, right after practice. She seems to do all the right things, and she's leaving more than just a legacy here. She's setting a standard that I hope other people follow. But I have to thank our strength conditioning staff and our sports medicine staff. Their role increases as our team gets a little bit better, and so both those areas have really stepped up and complemented the coaches in working to get to a position where we're in a better spot relative to the MAC conference. And so while we have those individual stars, I think that Liv is rubbing off onto some of the other athletes, but I'd also you can't neglect that she is a once-in-a-lifetime athlete to work with, and so while she does all that great stuff, there's not too many people like her in the country. So
this is a bit more of a broad question, but can go tangibly or intangibly. But end of the weekend, what is it that as a staff and as a team that you want to be walking out of Akron with?
We want to be top three. We believe that we can. It doesn't even take anything beyond just going there and doing what they've already done to do that. However, I'm confident. I just came here from practice. We got better today, and where our jumpers are at in their last practice session, where Liv's at in her last practice session, I don't think Liv's going to do anything that's unexpected. We know what she's going to do, but the other people they're going to step up with her can easily put us into the top three, something that Miami's only done a few times on the women's side, but never better than third. And so we're knocking on that door right now, and we're continuing to get better, even up into the last practice session. So,
all right, good luck this weekend, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, Carly, going into the indoor championships, and I guess the theme on the indoor season to this point has been one of tremendous growth on the women's side, especially. It's going into your fourth indoor championships. How excited is this group to take the field and show what they can do in Akron?
Yeah, we're really excited. We have a really good group this year, distance and sprint-wise. I think that this is probably the strongest that we've been since I've been at Miami. Everyone's really excited to get out there and kind of show what they've got and kind of prove the field wrong a little bit and show them that Miami's kind of gunning for a little bit more of a MAC title in the indoor season than in previous years. So, yeah.
Especially given that the indoor finishes haven't necessarily been tremendous, and this year it's kind of being projected out, and obviously a lot of work has to be done this weekend. But what would it mean for this group to kind of really put on an impressive showing this weekend in Akron?
Yeah, it would be really a true testament of kind of the training that we've done, specifically with the cross-country people over the cross-country season, and then more so for the sprint group and the throws group and the hurdle group and jumps and stuff like that kind of throughout the winter season. Everyone's been working really hard. And so coming off of a really strong indoor MAC championship is just going to show how ready we are for an outdoor MAC championship as well.
Yes, it's with these last few practices before shipping out to Akron, what's been the feel like in practice of general readiness and anxiousness to get out there and show what you can do in a championship setting?
Excited for sure. Everyone is really confident. We have had a lot of really good showings in the indoor season coming off of Notre Dame. We had a couple good tune-up kind of at the end of the season with Notre Dame and then with Wittenberg. And so everyone's really excited and just really ready to get out there and kind of show what they have.
Yes, I guess in terms of you personally coming into all of the distance events, what's kind of your plan for getting as many points on the board as possible for this team?
Yeah, I'm in the 5K and the 3K, so we're projected pretty high right now. I think I'm ranked 4th in the 5K. I'm not quite sure about the 3K, but I think this is probably the most prepared that I've been for an indoor season and an indoor MAC championship, and so I'm really excited to get out there and kind of really put some points on the board and get on the podium.
All right, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Sarah, this weekend heading over to Akron, kind of projecting for a pretty busy weekend for you with pentathlon and 4x4 and so on. With, I guess, overall, what's the level of excitement going into this championship season with what's been a pretty breakout indoor season for this group overall?
I am incredibly excited for this weekend. Last season, my event was a little bit unique. I figured out that I was going to do the pentathlon about 2 weeks before Max, so I'm just really excited that I have a whole year of training under my belt. So I'm a little more used to these events, and I'm ready to come into this weekend and just show everybody that I can PR, hopefully in almost every single event. That would be awesome. And then on top of that, then moving into carrying that into the 4x4 would just be incredibly cool for me, and especially just the entire team. I think everybody's excited that we've had another year of training under our belt, and they're excited to get after it for Indoor Max and show them what we can do.
As someone who kind of moved their way into the multis over the last year or so, what's been that progression like as far as getting comfortable and striking that balance to really be clicking in a wide variety of events?
It's definitely hard. I think me as a pentathlete, I'm not like crazy strong in one individual event. I'm just kind of above average in all of them, which helps. But just the progression of learning so many new events has really helped me. So I was not in a rut per se, but like a bit of a rut because I wasn't sure if I was going to really break out in my individual events of hurdles. And so adding on 4 and then for outdoors 5 and 6 extra events for me have just been awesome because it's something to focus on and it's something that I can help the team in tremendously more than I could in my individual event.
This program in general seems to have kind of built up a good amount of momentum over the last year or so. What has that progression been like kind of in the trenches to see that development to where you almost have the team that's starting to knock on the door at upper echelon in this conference?
It's really exciting. I came in my freshman year, and I'm not sure if we've placed above the top 7, at least in the indoor MAC, since I've been here. And this year coming in and being seated 4th, according to at least Coach Manz's predictions, is just insane. Everyone, when he told us that, was just so excited. We're ready to get even higher than 4th, I think. Miami as a program is only placed in the top 3 a handful of times, so we'd love to just break through that barrier and carry our momentum into the outdoor season and then hopefully show them what we can do at Outdoor Max as well.
Good luck this weekend.
Thank you so much.